Hey guys, and welcome to our living room. This video is going to be a little bit more informal. We want to talk to you about what that 10% is going towards as far as fighting social injustice. I know that's a pretty broad term, and we did it that way on purpose because we want to be just super intentional about what that 10% is going toward. Right now, we are putting that money toward human trafficking.
Human trafficking has been something that for a couple of years now has been on our heart. And I don't know if you know this, but there are 40.3 million people on the earth living under slavery.
Wow.
And they say that only 1% will ever be freed.
Wow.
And that's not okay with us. That number's not okay with us.
Mm-hmm.
That's 400,000 out of 40.3 million that are ever going to be saved. So we want to do everything that we can to fight against that number.
Yeah.
And this is a $150 billion industry.
Mm-hmm.
It's growing, it's huge, but we want to disrupt demand and we want to help survivors and empower them. So both sides of it. And sometimes these numbers thrown out 40.3 million and only 1% are ever going to be freed, 150 billion. Sometimes those numbers can be so overwhelming they almost just don't hit home. They dehumanize the people, so we don't actually think that these are little kids. These are little boys and girls with dreams, or maybe little boys and girls that have never realized what a normal life looks like.
Yeah, it's if you have watched our last video about what our little logo is about, that's really what it comes down to, is that these are people that have giftings and that they have dreams in their heart and that they were born and created for greatness, really. And so because of the situation and their circumstances, they're not able to grow into the person that they were really created to be. So it's in our hearts to come alongside this organization that we're going to talk about, to do that.
Yeah, and Tori and I have kind of our goal in life is to reverse engineer, and we always think about what our grandkids are going to ask us.
Yeah.
So we drive our days by how we want to end someday.
Yeah.
And I always picture my grandkids coming up to me and asking about the social things that have happened in our life and what we did about it.
Yeah.
So I kind of let that drive me. And when they come up and ask, hey, there were 40.3 million slaves while you were young, what did you do about it? Where were you, Grandpa?
Yeah.
And I want to look them in the eye and tell them I did something.
Yeah.
I want to look them in the eye and tell them that I actually used my position, because slaves are never free until someone who actually has power goes into the fray, into the powerless, and brings them out. We are supporting a company called A21. And Tori, take it away, girl.
So we are supporting A21. This is an organization that was founded by Christine Kane and her husband, I believe, too.
Yep.
I think they were a husband and wife team. And so one of her things that she says is no one person can do everything, but every one of us can do something. And so that's really where we are. We're like, okay, we can't do it all, but man, we can come alongside this organization and we can do something. So their mission is to abolish slavery everywhere forever. I'm like, yes, like let's do it. Let's get after it. Like, let's go. Let's do it.
We are the new abolitionists.
We are. So what A21 does is they actually do a threefold way of doing it. So they deal with awareness. So, kind of what we're doing right now is making you aware that there is a problem. Second, they are on the ground rescuing victims, which is amazing.
In 14 different locations, 14 different countries.
That's amazing. And then not only are they rescuing them and then being like, okay, see ya. No, like they are then dealing with the aftercare of these people to acclimate them back into how to be like normal members of society, how they can function in society now after, the trauma that they've had.
Yeah, so we're supporting A21. We want you to get pumped up.
Yeah.
Like these are real lives that are being saved.
Yeah.
These are real things that are happening. So yeah, in the link below, we're gonna post, A21 has a video kind of going over every different step of what they do. It's a longer video, but it is well worth your time, and it's really gonna shed a light on a lot of things that we're talking about. A21 actually puts out the results of each year and what they actually do. You're not just giving your money to some vague operation that maybe is having results, maybe isn't. Some of the things they put out last year was that there were 134 operations and 300 victims were saved.
Wow.
38
Wow.
traffickers were sentenced to over 1,000 years in prison and over $460,000 in fines. The hotline has blown through the roof. People are being made aware in different countries, and they're calling in to report some of these things. So we could be a part of that.
Yeah.
When the next report comes out for the next year, we will have given to it. So just consider coming alongside of us.
Yeah.
Joining
us, guys. Like
joining
this
us,
is we're in
yeah.
this together.
We're in this together. We want this to be a family effort, and we want to sow into good soil.
Yeah.
And we can reap the harvest together. History starts today.
Join the movement.
Yeah, baby.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you want to check the link below and subscribe and also like the video, we would be so thankful if you did that. Also, our shop opens Friday, October 11th at 7 p.m. There's a limited supply, so please get on there right at 7, get what you want. We're pretty pumped about it. Also, if you want to follow us on social media, the links below are for that as well. We love you guys.